And here, Boom Pal Zap has a owl. He just comes in a box with a couple things. He's been decapitated already. But they're supposed to wiggle his head. And it's supposed to scare off birds because we have blueberries and the birds are eating the blueberries before they become ripe. They've never done that before. Years and years of blueberries, they've never eaten them before they're ripe. Once they find them, once they're ripe, and then they start tearing them up, but they're getting them before we can even get them. So I'm gonna go set this up and see if it'll work. There's my blueberries. There's no birds on it right now, but you can come out here every once in a while and you'll see like 5 birds on there. And they're chomping away at the blueberries. A couple of them off. There's only a few that are ripe. I just picked a couple of them off that are smashed and torn up because here's one right there. That's what they do to them. They smash them and get a little bit of them, then they fly away and feed their babies or whatever they're doing. Here's another one up here. I can see it. There's another one right there. But if they don't break them and tear them up, they knock them off. You see them all around on the ground down here. They knock off oh yeah, there's a bunch of them down here. They'll eat the ripe ones and they'll knock off the non-ripe ones. They're just messing up I lost a bush, so I don't have blueberries to spare this year. So we need to get something to stop them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pry bar.
So it's got a pointy tip.
Drove it into the ground. I can move it around easily. So we're going to stick some, instead of using the little screws and digging a hole for a post, we're just going to use some command strips. This thing weighs barely anything. Oh, by the way, it takes 3 AA batteries in the bottom of it.
Right there, maybe.
Yeah. Probably could go higher too. These things aren't going to leave it on the ground in the morning, is it?
No, I just need to make sure that's dry. I didn't bring a dry towel out here. I'll use your shirt.
Sure.
If it is on the ground in the morning, we can just pick it up and put it back and fix it better. Here.
Is it dry? Feels dry to me. It's like, I see you.
This isn't sticking.
It doesn't stick to that kind of metal.
I don't know if it's just because it's not wet. Maybe
Maybe
it's
I can
not.
get some zip ties. So I want to be able to move this thing around. Hey, little fella. There's a cardinal. The owl's behind him on the ground. It fell out overnight. So I'm gonna have to do something else, zip tie him or something. But he's up there just chewing them up. I'm a genius. Here, why don't you look that way? Look that way. Look, no, look that way. Right there. Yeah, there you go. Look up. Oh boy. You're just not gonna listen to me, are you? Zip tie.
Does that look like a crow up there? I just missed him. He flew off.
Initially, I didn't think this guy was gonna work, but we have got some blueberries on here that the birds have not eaten. And there's a lot of them. I think it's worked to some degree. I still see the birds out here.
But not
as much.
near.
Yeah, but they will strip this thing. Once they find out they're all ripe, they'll come and just strip it. So I guess to a degree it worked.
Yeah, I would give it 5 stars.
Really?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'd give it about
They'd be gone.
3.5, 4. But Boom Pals out, like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Share.